But like you said there, Derms, the referee is in a great position to see everything. And, you know, when you look at it, I had some friends saying, oh, it's soft, he's gone down too easy. Amad Diallo must be about, what, 5'6"? Right? And the defender's obviously in the wrong position and he's shoved him. And then the way he's fallen, it doesn't look like he's not exaggerated that at all. He's just off balance. So I can't understand why the referee hasn't seen that and he's made the decision against that. And I think that is the reason why this whole commotion has started now, because I think if the Maguire ones happens first, this one is then a penalty, I think. But it's obviously happened the other way around, and I know it's hindsight.
But VAR still checking the decision when the ball goes in the net.
So. Why wouldn't they have just told him that, you know, he's made a mistake?
Well, they can't tell him he's made a mistake. What they can say is it a clear and obvious error? And Stuart's obviously fed back to them. I don't think it's enough of a shove. I don't think there's enough in it. They look at it and they back the referee.
But like you said there, Derms.
The tension inside the stadium was already high, but what followed pushed emotions to a boiling point. A controversial penalty decision in favor of Manchester United during a special match day in the Premier League has sparked outrage among fans, players, and pundits alike. The incident occurred midway through a tightly contested game, one that carried added significance due to the occasion surrounding it, whether a commemorative fixture, a milestone appearance, or a tribute event. With both teams locked in a tense battle, the referee's decision to award a penalty to Manchester United became the defining moment of the match. Replays suggested minimal contact in the build-up, leaving the opposing players furious. Protests erupted instantly on the pitch, with defenders surrounding the referee in disbelief. The crowd's reaction was even more intense, as boos rang out across the stadium, drowning out any attempt to restore calm. What made the moment even more remarkable came shortly after the decision. As the noise intensified and pressure mounted, the referee appeared visibly shaken. In an unusual and deeply human moment, he reportedly gestured toward the stands and players, mouthing what many interpreted as an apology, "Forgive me." Whether it was directed at the players, the fans, or simply an emotional reaction to the magnitude of the moment, it added a dramatic layer to an already controversial call. Manchester United, however, remained focused. Their penalty takers stepped up and converted from the spot, giving them a crucial advantage. While the goal stood on the scoreboard, the debate around it only grew louder. Analysts quickly began dissecting the decision, questioning whether VAR intervention should have overturned it or whether the referee had been influenced by the occasion and atmosphere. Moments like this highlight the immense pressure officials face in modern football. With millions watching globally and every decision scrutinized from multiple angles, even a split-second judgment can define careers and outcomes. In this case, the emotional response from the referee has shifted part of the conversation from just the decision itself to the human side of officiating. Fans of the opposing team will feel aggrieved, believing the result was unfairly influenced. Meanwhile, Manchester United supporters may argue that such decisions are part of the game and that composure under pressure ultimately made the difference. As discussions continue, one thing is certain. This match will be remembered not just for the result, but for the moment a referee seemed to break character under extraordinary pressure. It serves as a reminder that behind the whistle is a human being, capable of doubt, emotion, and sometimes regret.